unboxing this, unboxing that, more action figure reviews. That's just how we do it here on the channel. All right, what's up guys, it's Tyler here. I have a little funny story for you because as you can see, I kind of spent the whole week, I didn't put out a video anytime in the last few days just because I was busy putting together this new setup that I'm gonna have for my Simpsons stuff. And that being said, got a whole nother space for it, okay? Move some stuff around my toy room, everything like that. But the funny story is I was determined I was gonna come on here and do an unboxing of Moe's Tavern here. Yeah, we got Moe's Tavern here with Duffman, and I was gonna do an unboxing of Moe as well. And I'm tearing apart all these figures that I got, and I must be going crazy at this point because turns out, in the last video I told you I accidentally bought a bunch of duplicates of these. So what happened was I went and traded him in to my local comic book shop, and he had some other Simpsons stuff there that I didn't have. So I kind of just did a fair swap. And I thought I accidentally included Moe in with a lot of stuff that I was trading in. And I'm tearing stuff apart, and my wife is like, hey, did you even have one to begin with? So I go through and look through my purchases, of course, and I'm looking through all the photos, and I don't see Moe. So now I'm kicking myself in the butt because we don't have a Moe. So that's gonna be my next venture, to get a Moe Sizzlack. And yeah, but then I thought, well, what's a better way to, not a better way, but equally way to kick off this Simpsons World of Springfield collection unboxing. We're opening up everything and displaying it. We're gonna have a whole Springfield, little tiny Springfield back here, so super stoked. And I thought to myself, well, I could just do one by one, and I still might for some that I pick up later on, because we got the B-Sharps and we got the mail away figures and the Treehouse of Horror stuff that I didn't get this time around. So in order to unbox all of this craziness, we're gonna kind of do a few at a time and kind of group and piece together. And by the way, this was my wife's idea. I was just gonna do one by one forever. She suggested, why don't you just do a few at a time and kind of categorize them together, characters and dioramas and whatnot. So what we're gonna be doing is opening up the Kwik-E-Mart set, and we got the exclusive Apu, and I don't believe that Apu got a single carded release by any means, but all these boxes are very much more of the same all the way throughout this line of toys. You can see they got all these different characters, and that's the thing is I thought maybe my way of thinking that I had a Moe was of course Moe, I gotta have a Moe, but because I have so many and I got so many in such a short period of time, I guess I didn't have one. But all right, so they got this try me button, and I believe a lot of these diorama pieces that I picked up, I don't think that a lot of them work, but I kind of Googled it because I haven't opened one yet, and I think that they all just take a AAA battery, 3 AAA batteries actually. So let's see if this works. All right, no go for this Kwik-E-Mart set, and it's probably why I got a lot of these for cheap, because the people that have kept them in box for 20 plus years, they didn't even bother to replace them and probably didn't even realize that they weren't working. So we got this set here, and then also I didn't realize that this is kind of like the storefront. So this is also the Kwik-E-Mart, but this is like I said, the storefront, kind of like the cash register, and it's got an exclusive Apu and a Grandpa Simpson. And weirdly enough, on the back of the packaging, even the artwork for Grandpa Simpson, he's got a blue shirt on, and even the figure you can see over there has a blue shirt, but then he's got his classic pink shirt for the actual figure, which is whatever. But okay, so come with me on this journey because we're gonna start unboxing these Simpsons toys, and I'm overjoyed with all this good stuff. So that way we can kind of make, you know, if we group them together, we can kind of make a little bit longer of videos, because there's not really articulation to talk about with these. So it's gonna be kind of hard to make like a long video out of some of them. So we gotta kind of categorize them together. Some poor fool out there is watching me manhandle these boxes and is probably losing their mind. So what are you gonna do? All right, we get a little slip on the inside with the instructions. Let's see what we got going on. Ooh, sounds like it's gonna storm. Okay, to hear phrases from the Simpsons TV show, take environment out of demo mode and into display mode by changing the switch on the bottom of the environment, and then place electronic figure onto any one of the reader ports, so on and so forth. Okay, we're gonna mess with that once we get it out of the packaging, but I do want to show off. So we got Apu here, classic Apu, one of the most beloved characters from the show. Get him out of his little plastic prison here. Oh, almost dropped it. Okay, so we got Apu here, and he's, of course, this is his classic attire and color scheme and everything like that. So these figures that, like I said, they don't have like articulation, but you know, early 2000s, what do you need all that for? You got the arms and you got the head. So Apu looks awesome. And then we got this, if I can figure out how to get all this stuff. Okay, so on the bottom here, I was a little concerned about this, but I should know that Playmates was not here to disappoint. So on the bottom, it comes with this little baggie, and we got a squishy, we got a hot dog, and we got a couple other little like accessories. So very cool. I was thinking in my head, I'm like, oh man, they're really gonna make us rely on like the single carded figures to get these, you know, accessories all built up. But this has little screws, so I'm gonna go find a screwdriver and undo that. Okay, I will say that that is like kind of a bummer for me. So you have to unscrew these. I hope not every one of them is like that, but also, what's the guarantee? All right, we're gonna show off the Kwik-E-Mart though. So, you know, these, as far as I know, these interlock with each other. I don't know exactly how or what, but we're gonna figure that out. Okay, so those are the doors to the Kwik-E-Mart, of course. And then if you turn around, take a look at the inside. Of course, we got the cash register here. We got the jerky sticks, we got the cash register. We got the microwave, and it's got a picture of a hot dog and a steamed ham on there. We got a free refills sign with purchase of every cup. And then we got the squishy machine back here. And if you can see, of course, you got Jimbo, Kearney, and Dolph hanging out there in the door. So that's pretty neat. You know, these guys, they didn't mess around with, as you know, as far as quality and whatnot. Now, I don't think these work. I'm gonna have to replace the batteries, but I'm gonna take it off of display mode. I don't know. We're gonna test it. We're gonna put Apu in there and see if he works. He's got a little chip on the bottom there. Okay, so we got him in there. Yeah, so he fits in there nicely though. He ain't going nowhere. And then they got a couple other spots here so you can take different characters and put them in. So I'm probably gonna go down to Costco or something or Amazon and order like a bulk ton of AAA batteries because I want these to work. You know what I mean? If that's all it takes. Like, might as well, you know? So I figured this is a great way to start any Simpsons collection is the Kwik-E-Mart, you know, staple in the TV show. So we're gonna put this up on the shelf. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's take a look at this little baggie and see what kind of accessories we got. So, oh, is that the squishy? Oh, that's the squishy topper. That's what that is. I was like, what am I even looking at here? Okay, so we got the squishy cup with the straw, and then we got a glizzy or a hot dog. I'd be a little careful here. I'm dropping these everywhere, but you know, they're a little bit smaller of a scale. I believe these are like 5-inch scale figures. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe that can fit in Apu's hand. And then this is the topper of the squishy machine. So this goes right in the top and just pops right in there. Okay, that looks more complete. Now it looks like the hot dog doesn't necessarily fit in his hand. Maybe the squishy does. Okay, the squishy doesn't either, but that's not important to me because they could just kind of be chilling up on the cash register. So to complete the look, I'm gonna put the hot dog up there, and the squishy over there. So very cool. You gotta love it. Kwik-E-Mart. All right, let's get that other one open. So once again, looks like it's the storefront of the Kwik-E-Mart, and this one actually looks like a pretty darn new set. But truth be told, I think that I got these at a good value because, oh, what else do they got? They got a Homer, Marge, and Maggie diorama family room set. But I got the living room set, so dang, I gotta get that because that's the front of the Simpsons house. Now I feel like I gotta get that. There's so many that I'm gonna just be messing around with and trying to obtain over time. But then they also got the Krusty Lou Studios storefront, and it comes with Krusty and Milhouse, and I have that one. But now I'm thinking, man, these storefront ones are pretty cool too. Okay, so that was on Abe's face. So here's Abe and Apu, and it looks like they come with a newspaper and a squishy. And you almost gotta wonder how many of these squishy or multiple accessories are we gonna get with this stuff. So let's start disassembling this. So one cool thing that I'm liking about these dioramas is that, once again, we got a little baggie of accessories here, and we got a magnifying glass, another hot dog, another piece that looks like it kind of goes on top, and the jerky stick kind of deal, another squishy, and then I'm guessing this newspaper goes to Abe Simpson. You can't really tell because of bright lights, but they're kind of like encrypted in there, scripted in there. Here we got Abe Simpson, and he looks pretty awesome. His glasses are removable, which is kind of interesting, but I don't think anybody's gonna want to deal with that or have him displayed without the glasses. But gotta be careful not to mess around with him too much. Like I said, no real articulation. It's not really the point of these toys, but he looks awesome. And he's got the classic, like, his catchphrase, I'm not even gonna attempt to do his little catchphrase deal, but his groaning and moaning, whatever. And we got Apu here once again, and this time Apu has like a kind of face, like nervous or whatever. Very cool, very cool. And then the one thing I like about these older sets and whatnot is that, you know, like with modern day toys, they kind of just give you like cardboard junk. Like if they're gonna give you like a diorama, while this is cardboard, they do have a little plastic piece that kind of goes with it that you could stick it in there. And so it's not gonna be too flimsy or whatever, but you got the Kwik-E-Mart storefront there, you got Milhouse hiding in the trash can, you got the bullies, you got Apu's dad, and then you got Bart chilling there. So very awesome. You can click these in with other sets, I believe. I don't know if they're like supposed to be just these like storefront sets that you click together, but there's not really a piece to stick them two together. But overall, very cool set. You can have Abe holding the newspaper there. Let's see what we got for this other little baggie of accessories. I don't know what this little clip piece is, so I'm gonna have to look around. But let's see if maybe Abe can hold the magnifying glass in the other hand. I believe that is the point. So there's Abe Simpson. It's like Apu has the same hands as the other set, so I don't know how well he's gonna be able to hold like a hot dog in his hand, which is kind of weird to me, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna kind of display him with the dioramas up there. But yeah, so that'll be the Kwik-E-Mart set, so stay tuned for more and more and more Simpsons stuff. We're gonna be doing a lot of unboxings on the channel. As you can see, I got a ton. My floor is covered with Simpsons toys, and I don't think it's gonna stop anytime soon. So unfortunately, I think like DC Multiverse and stuff like that will probably be sitting on the back burner for a little while. I might sprinkle in some videos or like a live stream here and there just to kind of like open them up and give you guys some long form content and whatnot. But so that was the Kwik-E-Mart. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're into this Simpsons, World of Springfield, whatever you want to call it, stuff all summer long, probably the rest of the year. This is gonna be my hyper fixation. So go ahead, like and subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in the next action figure video. So later.